friends, welcome back to Cinderella's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making barbacoa in the crock pot. If you don't know what barbacoa is, it's just a delicious, savory, slow-cooked meat that you make into tacos, things like that. Usually it's either beef or like lamb or something like that. We use beef, and we use the cheek meat of the beef, which is just the meat from the cheek. It's very fatty, it's very delicious. And then to that we're also going to add half of a small roast, just to give it more meatiness, because there is a lot of fat and a lot of stuff like that in the barbacoa. We're going to add the roast just to make it a little more beefy. And it's very few ingredients. We have about 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, 3 garlic cloves, and half an onion. And to get started, I'm going to go ahead and wash and pat dry the meat and get that ready, and then we'll just assemble everything in our crock pot. So we've washed and patted dry our meat, and I'm just going to take the half of our roast and put it into our crock pot over here. And I'm going to season it with half the ingredients. So about half the salt, half the pepper, and I'm going to throw the onion in there just whole. You don't have to do anything to it. I am going to put just the cloves of garlic in here whole, and then on top of that I'm going to put the beautiful beef cheek meat. Since it has the most fat, I'll put that on top so it'll drip down and really get the roast really nice and tender. And then after that, I'm just going to put the rest of our salt and our pepper, just sprinkle that on top, and that's it. Now, I will insert a video of how I cut my onion. I know a lot of people already know how to cut an onion, but just in case you don't, we have half of the onion that we just put in the crock pot for the barbacoa, and then half the onion we dice up to use for condiments on top of our tacos. When you cut your onion, you're going to have a root end of the onion and a stem bulb end of the onion. This is the part that grows out of the ground. So you're going to want to cut off the bottom and the top. And then you're going to want to take the outer skin of the onion off. Cut your onion in half. One half we're going to use just to put in the barbacoa, and the other half we're going to dice. To dice your onion, you want to slice not all the way through, in little rows. You can see it's sliced, but not all the way. And then on the top, you're going to want to put some slits in your onion, and then you're just going to cut across, and it's going to make little dices of your onion, and we're going to use this to put on for garnish on our tacos. We like to have the barbacoa Sunday morning. We have refried beans, chicharrones, our corn tortillas with the tacos, and then we put usually cilantro, diced onion, and lime on top of our tacos. And that's pretty much our Sunday morning go-to breakfast. And we usually have that quite a bit. So I will go ahead and we're going to put this on high with the lid on, and we're going to cook this for about 8 hours. Guys, this is what our barbacoa looks like. Look at that. We didn't add any water, and from all the fats in the meat, it is just tender. It made its own juice. It is just falling apart. So we are going to put it in a little pan so that we can shred it up, and we can get ready for some delicious, delicious tacos. Right, we are going to just take our barbacoa out. It is falling apart. Look at this. And there we have it, our barbacoa. Now we just need to shred this up. And here we have it, our Sunday morning barbacoa breakfast. We have our barbacoa, we have our chicharrones, we have our condiments to put on our tacos. We have cilantro, avocado, some diced onions, some jalapeno salsa, and refried beans. We have our corn tortillas here in our little tortilla lady. I know it's really it's a Polish pottery cheese lady, but we use it for pancakes and tortillas, so we call her our little tortilla lady. And then we have, of course, Big Red, because what is barbacoa without Big Red? And I usually set this up on Sunday. Everybody comes through, makes their own plates. It doesn't last very long, and it is so delicious, and it feeds a lot of people. Just a beef cheek meat and the half a roast. Usually if we were having a bigger gathering, we would use a whole roast just to make it go farther, and it's really, really good. I actually got this recipe from my cousin, and he was so kind enough to share it with me, because here every weekend you have to wait hours and hours in line at the meat market to get a barbacoa setup, which is basically barbacoa, salsa, soda, Big Red, refried beans, and tortillas. So once he taught me how to make it myself, I don't have to wait hours in line. And then it was always, my husband likes the fattier one and I like the leaner one, so you get to pick which one you want at the meat market. So this way we can make it where it's kind of in the middle, where it's perfect for all of us. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm gonna bring everybody down and we're gonna have a delicious breakfast. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you on the next video. Bye.